Good evening, our viewers, and welcome to another episode of your daily show, Achievements. I'm your host, Abdulatif Lanizi, and with me here, my colleague, Fatma Al-Hajri. Good evening, Fatma.
Good evening, Abdulatif, and good evening, dear viewers. This is your show, Achievements, where we talk about different topics with different guests. So please stay with us after this report.
A successful identity is built on things a person has done. Your most important accomplishments are a very important way for you to measure your success. Colleagues, competitors, and the general public can look at a person's achievements to figure out how successful they are. Most of the time, putting in a lot of work pays off. Most people think a successful life is one of a lot of things to be proud of. When you finish a task, you win over problems or other people. Achieve means to work together to reach a hard and challenging goal. Everyone should be ready to help out and work together if they need to. There are many ways to reach a goal, but in the end, it's up to you to decide how it will pay out in your life. In their careers, some people want to get rich and will be well known. Some people think that even small victories are reasons to have a party. We're all different, so we all have our own thoughts on everything. In the end, though, everyone wants to be happy, and everything you do in life will help you to get closer to that ultimate goal.
Welcome back, our dear viewers. Tonight we're having with us a really professional photographer, but in a whole new concept of photography. He traveled all the way to France to get the perfect pictures. He got a solid relationship with the French government to represent the relationship between the two countries. He also participated in international competitions for a big tech company and got second place. Please welcome with us Mr. Ali Al-Arbash. Welcome to our show, Ali.
You're welcome.
So, Ali, we are really glad to have you here, especially after this wonderful career that you have with photography. But can you tell us about your early steps and how did you start in photography from the beginning?
From the smart devices mobile, I began it from 2010 from Paris, city of Paris in France. It was as a challenge. Everybody was carrying full frame camera and mirrorless camera. So I want
the professional cameras.
Yeah, so I was looking for something especially, something new. Nobody make it before. For usually we carried with us the mobile. It was beginning with a small devices camera. At beginning my trip from 2010 in Paris.
So you started the beginning of your journey from taking pictures from 2010 from your phone?
Yeah, by my street photography.
It was the beginning of smartphones at that time.
Yeah.
So there was, at that year exactly, 2010, 2009, it was actually the era of the people starting to use smart devices instead of professional cameras.
I think because at that time the cameras started to develop, they had more clarity, better colors.
More pixels.
Of course.
And it began with 5 megapixels. It was very good quality for the picture from beginning of 2010.
If you use it now, it's not that
it's not that good, of course.
Yeah.
So how do you think your home background, like how you grew up, did it affect you in becoming a photographer? Was there something, a moment in your life that you thought like, I want to be a photographer before 2010? You didn't have that passion before?
No.
You discovered it just recently?
I was, this year I was an architect. I'm interested in that architect, but I was carrying with me my camera.
So and that's nice, even into architecture, you're more into beautiful sites, designs, so you already had this image in your head when it comes
the
to
vision. Yeah.
Yes, the vision.
So I get it by my lens. I get it from the merge the fine art and the architect to find the great pictures by the mobile lens.
So Ali, we just talked about the environment that you have, and it has an affection before. At 2010, you chose to be a photographer, right?
Yeah.
So why did you choose, especially at that time, to be a photographer?
Not from 2010. It's more than 2010.
It's way earlier than that.
Because
when exactly?
Maybe from 1995. It's began with the microphone. Then it's beginning from 2005. It's first time for the camera with digital. Yeah, it was 2 megapixel. I use it from another company. It's
Yeah.
what 2.3 megapixel.
Of course, we
Then-
cannot mention the name of the
Yeah.
company, but you started from 1995.
1995 from
As
the
a photographer.
microphone camera.
Okay.
So in the beginning, you started taking photos from your phone, but before that, you started using the camera. So the start was with a camera, but you switched the phone. Why didn't you continue in the cameras? Why didn't you get like a camera when it comes to photography, taking pictures, making a beautiful
Good
art?
question.
Why did you switch?
Usually the artist looking for something new, so I take it from the challenge. I'm looking for something especially for our community. So I'm using the smallness from my camera devices.
So these cameras that you are seeing on the big screen in the middle of this video,
Yeah.
all of it, it's been used by cameras, right? Phone
Mobile
cameras.
camera, yeah.
And do you have the idea? I mean, of course, you like the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you chose a phone camera. But why did you choose this path or this line to walk on? You chosen photography, that's one thing. But choosing photography only with cameras, I mean, you like the challenge, but do you have the ideas maybe to switch to professional cameras?
No, I don't want to return back to that line.
Ah, you want to stay
Yeah, I
at-
keep it with this one.
Of
This
course,
is very-
and I can see you can even have like really high, really good quality
Yeah.
of pictures through your through
Because-
your phone. So how do you manage to do that? I can think a lot of people when we take pictures through our phone, we don't really get this kind of clarity or this kind of angles or beauty, even the reflection. So how do you do it with the phone?
by feeling.
Ah,
It came from my heart.
that was actually a
Yeah.
wonderful answer.
Something, yeah. It's I can't give it for you by studying. It comes something from the feeling.
You
When
cannot describe it.
Yeah, because when you come in the street, you see many things. So just when you feel it, you will click.
You can tell like this is
Yeah.
like the perfect image
Yeah,
that I need
now
to
it's
capture.
complete. It's
That's
perfect picture
actually the
now.
difference between the people who just take photos and the real photographers, because they are feeling.
Mhm.
So, do you edit these photos that you take photos
Yeah,
with?
usually we use it a simple program. It's if you want to tell you about that program, it's Lightroom dated program. We use it a little for the contrast and for the sharpness. We do a little.
But you
edit.
don't change too many
No,
things.
no. We don't change anything.
Just a little
Only
bit.
for the colors and for the contrast.
So usually these high quality pictures that you take, you just fix the sharpness, the colors,
Yeah, just
keep
little.
it as it is
No more than-
originally.
Not more than 25%, because you will get more than 25%. We damage all the pictures.
Yes.
It's become all with line of filter.
Like, unfortunately, some of the pictures that we see on many of the social media, I mean, someone take photos, he says, with my iPhone, with his phone, but unfortunately, we've seen that this photo has been really damaged, that there's
Yeah.
too many
You can
effects
tell
and
like
edits
yeah,
and
it's
filters.
kind of looks like a painting more than a picture.
Yeah.
You can tell like they really changed
Yeah,
the color
because-
scheme, the imagery, and even sometimes with the pictures itself, like the portrait, the self-portrait, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
If you know, if we use it more filter inside the picture, it will become more damage. When you make zoom for the line, you will see the sharpness. It's not completed.
How do you know it's not completed?
When you make it zoom for the pictures, when we take it the line, we say the line it's 1.4 f. But when you keep more pictures, it become 2.4 or 4.8, something like that. I forget the word, but it's not good quality for the picture. When you use too much filter, keep it all inside the picture,
This
the photo.
This is actually one of the most important things that a photographer should know, I think.
Of
in
course.
the line of frames and how is the size
Even
of the
sometimes
picture
the
when you're
lighting can
zooming.
really affect.
Yeah.
I think light is very important. So we noticed that most of your pictures, are they taken all in France?
No, around the world, or maybe around the Europe.
Around Europe?
Yeah,
How
my
many
trip
countries
is
you've been to?
Yeah, my trip beginning from the 2010,
Yeah.
but usually I keep it inside the France because it's talking about the friendship between Kuwait and France.
So, for our viewers, there are some good connection between Ali and France. I mean, you just said that you've been all around Europe.
Yeah.
But what's the story between Ali and France?
France had everything completed for the pictures, talking about beauty, about architect, fine art, sunset.
Everything you want
light,
there.
Yeah, everything
Yeah.
you want, found it. In the area of maybe we say Paris, it's enough for everything if you want to take a completed picture.
Of course, most of your photos are from Paris, and there's
Yeah.
a amazing participation with France. So why is that? Why is it always France? Why is this amazing connection you have mostly with France?
There are also good reasons to take some lot of good photos, maybe in UK or
But
Belgium.
maybe like he has like the sense of belonging there, this kind of connection with the people.
Yeah, actually,
with the
I think that
scenery.
also.
First time for me in France, it was 1993. Sorry, 1993.
93?
First trip for me in Paris. When I get to Paris, I was studying about her history, about her entertainment, about the community. So I like it. Something came from my source. I think it's near for me than the other countries.
It's closer to your heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, that connection. I mean, for me personally, and I think that every person on the world has a connection between not him and other human beings, but actually to a places sometimes. Because for me personally, I love a certain cities in America, one city actually, and there are connections that wherever I go or whenever I go, I have to go there because I love that city. I feel like I'm more in home. Of course, I'm more related here to Kuwait, and I love it. It's my country. But there are certain cities that you love to go to it, and you will feel like you are doing something good when you go there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, Ali, we have more and more questions, but we will come back after this report, ladies and gentlemen. So we will wait for us after this report.
Ali Al-Arbash is a Kuwaiti photographer. He's a professional photographer that managed to take wonderful photos. Moreover, Ali was able to take professional photos all around Europe. Some were in France and Luxembourg. Ali has managed to participate in several art galleries. In 2018, he has held his first exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art under the auspices of the National Council for Culture, Arts and Letters. In addition, Ali also joined other exhibitions and managed to win. In 2019, Ali has joined his second exhibition that was held at the Hamra Mall in the Art Gallery. In the same year, Ali also joined his third exhibition that was held under the roof of the Kuwait National Library under the auspices of the National Council for Culture, Arts and Literature. Moreover, in 2019, Ali was invited to several exhibitions. One of them included the world's elite photographers and exhibitions of international photographers that work in the Grand Palace Hall. During this exhibition, one of Ali's artistic work has been chosen from the outstanding works. Ali has also been invited to participate in the Kuwaiti album event that was held in Paris and Baraka with Lion Station. Ali is an ambitious photographer and always aims to improve himself. He strives in order to take the best photos and represent professionalism. He has worked hard in order to achieve his goals and make his dreams come true. The opportunity that Ali was exposed to has assuredly helped him in his photography passion. He has found his passion and love to photograph the streets. Hence, the place where his artistic message was first originated from was the city of Paris. It represented the French life in multiple artistic perspectives. Ali managed to stay focused on the messages he would like to deliver. The first message is focusing on the strong relationship between French and Kuwaiti cultures. Second, focusing on the perspective of street photography, in which he has been doing for years, and the process of developing his artistic effort after being held back from it because of the worldwide pandemic COVID-19. Certainly, these graphic works are a message of the strong relationship between the two countries, the state of Kuwait and France. Hence, through a vision of Kuwaiti young man who has spent most of his time touring around France for years to convey the multiple cultures through the lens of his mobile phone. We are proud of you, Ali, and the time you spent in order to achieve these great accomplishments.
Welcome back, our dear viewers. We're back with our guest Ali. Of course, Ali, you traveled all around the world. So during this experience of traveling the world and taking pictures through your phone, so have you actually gotten in trouble at some point?
No, nothing. I don't
Because
have, get any
sometimes
problem.
if you're traveling like a lot, sometimes you have like situations you go through, and even like when it comes to taking the perfect pictures, sometimes even you have difficulties. So there must have been some troubles along the way, or difficulties that you had to overcome.
Maybe something like don't cross the red line for the some area from a train station or something like that. Yeah, sometimes I have a problem with their government.
Yes, because you had a different image for the picture, and then you have to like respect the law as well. So it can be very hard.
There are restricted places here
Yes.
not to take photos of. We have places here in Kuwait you cannot take photos of. Every country, because there are some.
There's a lot of regulations.
Yeah, regulations.
Yeah.
But usually in public places, I mean, it's your free space, so you can do whatever you want.
Correct.
So, Ali, can you tell us, since you are a professional photographer, mashallah, you have this wonderful experience since 1995. Can you tell us, have you ever thought about giving classes to other people as students?
Many companies telling me about that. They suggest for me to give them
Classes to their
classes
students?
about my
Your photography.
opinion or my situation about how can I give them the good quality for the pictures. But I'm not interested in this line.
Why? I mean, it's like passing your knowledge to a whole new generation. Maybe they will take it, observe it, and then upgrade it into something more beautiful.
You know about my thing. You come to my exhibition last time.
The gallery,
and you say
it was in
my
January.
fine art. I give you some pictures like fine art.
It was wonderful.
This is my line. It's better by give you something by studying like photos or the sharpness or contrast or many things by the pictures.
Yeah.
So can you tell us more about the gallery you had in Kuwait in 2022? I think that was a very interesting gallery. Can you tell us more about it?
This one is talking about the friendship between Kuwait and France more than 62 years. The pictures inside the gallery, it was more than 10 years. I put it the picture from 2003. From 2010 till 2022. Talking about the French daily or French lifestyle.
And actually, I've been to that gallery that you just mentioned. We've seen more than, mashallah, too many pictures. And at the beginning of the gallery, I talked to my friend and I told him that this cannot be happen. These pictures cannot be taken by professional cameras. I mean, it was professional, really. I mean, 100%. I thought maybe it was by the latest cameras. That
You couldn't tell that it was taken by a phone.
Yeah. So when I talked to you, I didn't know immediately. I asked you, Mr. Ali, how did you take this photo? You told us that you took it by your phone. I mean, I couldn't believe that. I mean, there was some wonderful landscapes on these pictures. There was some architectural photos that you took. It was really wonderful. So how did you have the idea of only taking pictures about France? Why didn't also include some pictures from other countries in Europe? Of course, you have pictures from Europe.
Yeah, but as I tell you before, it comes something from my heart, from my soul about the situation for the France. It's near for me, the second country after Kuwait. So it has many things for the photography. It came from the beauty, from the fine art, from the architect, from the shadow and light. You see everything is completed for the picture. So France, it has everything for us, for my vision. When I take pictures from my vision, I see it inside France.
Of course, and now you have your own place where you can even show all your arts and work from all around the world. So can you tell us about that? How did you manage to have your own place, to start showcasing your own work, especially that you travel to a lot of different areas in the world and have amazing pictures and photos. And I noticed that you sometimes take pictures of people as well, which is really interesting and a different mix to the art that you show.
Oh, okay. About my office, the new one. Yeah, this is for the appointment, and I make it for the somebody. If he need anything from my pictures, he can come to my office and dream it with me about anything.
He can share his ideas and you can
Yeah.
just capture
Talking
the
about
concept
us.
that he wants.
I can't give him details about my pictures. It's not a problem for me.
Of course,
Actually-
I think this is very important to share your experience, to share your insights, especially that you have such an amazing experience and amazing work. I think all our dear viewers are really enjoying these kind
I'm
of
enjoying it. I cannot
amazing
take, I
portrait
cannot take
that you
my eyes
took.
out of it. Yeah.
Of course, I think there is like a lot of architect, a lot of life in it. You can see the flowers, the people, this woman right here reading a book. It's very original, very authentic. It's very nice.
Thank you very much.
And it's clearly
most
that the
welcome.
photos that you are taking, it's not by, okay, I want to go to a place and then I will take photo of it. So, right? You just go, you just walk around.
He
see
captures
this-
the moment.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Captures the moment. I mean, you going to the train. You didn't go to the train by just taking photos. You were actually going somewhere, and then you see this wonderful frame that you think, okay, I can take a picture out of it, right?
Yeah, that's when it's what it's talking about the street photography. It's talking about the daily of the life. How can you see the people about their situation every day. So I take picture when I see something incredible by the daily in the life.
So if there's anyone on the world who needs the motivation to go and visit France, well, you should look at Ali Larbu's photos, because you will see the real life street, how you can walk on the street and you will see everything that you want to see, which is the beautiful photos that you took there in France. But since we are talking about another country and you've been there and you've been almost living there for years, so how is the financial support when it becomes of you living in another country?
I think it's a problem for me.
There's a lack of financial support.
Yeah.
So
nobody.
you've been living on your own, right?
Yeah, from my pocket.
But inshallah, in the future, you can see, so you will find inshallah some sponsors.
Inshallah, we wish that.
Of course.
We have.
Here also, we found a gallery from you. Inshallah, it was at late 2022, early 2023, from December till January.
Yeah, the first of the year of 2022.
2-3 galleries, and after that, you will be sponsoring other photographers, inshallah.
Inshallah.
I mean, this can be the plan, right?
We're looking for something like that. We have something at the end of this year still, but I can't talk about it. But it's kind of sponsor for me.
Yeah, then it's okay. Inshallah, in the near future, we will see you, and also in France, having your own gallery there.
Inshallah.
We will see you more and more with your photos. You will take photos from here to Kuwait, showing it there to France, so we
Inshallah.
can have people from France coming over here. But of course, we have more and more questions, but stay with us, ladies and gentlemen, as we come back from this report.
Art can be divided into many categories. Some define art as the expression of human creative skills and imagination, which is typically presented in a visual and sound form, such as painting, sculpture, acting, singing, music, and producing works, to be appreciated primarily for their beauty or emotional power. Moreover, in art, there are types that define as major arts and others as minor art. The three major types of arts are painting, sculpture, and architecture. Hence, minor arts are referring to commercial or decorative style art. In our lives today, art has a great impact on each one of us, and we usually practice it every day without noticing. Art is very important because it can communicate information, shape our everyday lives, make a social statement, and be enjoyed for aesthetic beauty. Another major type of art is music. Music is a vocal or instrumental sound combined in such way as to produce beauty of form, harmony, and expression of emotion. Music holds a very important role in our lives. It has the ability to deeply affect mental states and raise our mood. When we need it, it gives us energy and motivation. When we are worried, it can soothe us and encourage us. In other cases, when we are feeling defeated, it can surely re-inspire us. Music is also very powerful and beneficial to the society. It is strong enough to let us connect and influences us in a way that makes us feel fundamentally different from other forms of communication. Many of us might feel that no one understands the feeling a person is going through, except music, because it has the ability to connect with oneself. Moreover, after being able to connect with music, a human can express themselves and find a sense of understanding among peers. Art does not only stop there, it includes many more types. Another major type of art is painting. Painting is the action or skill of using painting, either in a picture or as a decoration. The purpose of painting can be used to communicate ideas and thoughts. It can be used as a tool for self-expression, as a form of therapy, or even as a means to find beauty in life. The art of painting also captures a moment in time, historical events, social ideas, and concepts including political or social commentary. Other than painting can be used as a form of therapy, it has many benefits to the human being. For instance, painting develops our creativity and supports emotional well-being. It also builds our problem-solving skills and improves our memory and concentration. Moreover, painting can develop communication skills and relieve stress while also allow us to practice mindfulness through painting.
Welcome back, our dear viewers. We're back with our guest Ali. Of course, Ali would like to know more when it comes to your arts and capturing these pictures and moments. Do you have a critic that critiques your work?
Nobody. It came from me.
Just you? Nobody's
just
critiquing
from me,
you?
yeah.
So you don't critique your own work?
No, not from anyone.
I think this is very nice. Like sometimes a lot of people, you have critique, or even sometimes like family members or even friends pointing out at something, but for you, I think everybody's really enjoying your work.
Exactly.
But also, if you have some bad photos, you can critique your own self, criticize your own self. Okay, Ali, this is bad photos. You deleted it and then take another one. Has it happened to you before?
Yeah, it's become many times. I
How
change
many
it.
times?
Yeah, because sometimes change the situation from the location I become it. From the sunset beginning, I stay for more than 35 minutes. But when I suggest one of this picture, but I see the other ones it's better. When I put it in the media, sometimes I remove it. Yeah, it changed my vision.
Okay, so do you use your special camera inside the phone? I mean, there are different camera applications inside the phone. Or do you use the main application for the camera?
No, same main application, because I don't want to change my vision. I don't want to change anything inside the picture.
So tell us about your best experience and that you have on your journey that you will always remember. Maybe a situation happened to you in France.
Discovering more cities from the beginning from 2022. I become getting outside from Paris to find something about the French Riviera or something like that, looking for the country, about their situation, landscape, cityscape, something new, getting for my line.
So Ali, do you think you have achieved all your goals, or you still have a lot more goals to achieve, especially through this journey that you had?
Yeah, I have something a lot, but it's becoming. It's first line by founded the Vision Expedition from the 2018, and still looking for many things.
Of
course,
course,
you have
and we
many
hope
goals.
you, of course, achieve all these goals that you have, because you really do have amazing work, and I think a lot of people really appreciate your art.
Yeah, if we think about vision, it's become the first expedition in the world. Nobody making something like that one in anywhere. So it's something especially become for me.
So what's your next step for the year 2023 or the year 2024? 23 and 24, of course.
Still,
on this year's, you have a next scale.
I am suggesting many things. I still will looking for also for France, but something new from other country. Sorry, from
another
other
country.
cities. Yeah, from other cities near from France.
Okay, so it will be in France,
Yeah,
but
around
nearby.
France. Yeah.
Okay. But,
Of course, and I think sometimes, like even for all our guests, when it comes to artists, photographers, engineers, we have to ask this question. If you go back in time, would you change anything? Would you change your career? Would you change your passion? Or would you choose the same thing?
No, go ahead. Don't change anything. It's better for me, that's one.
maybe you will choose professional cameras instead of phone cameras.
Keep it for same my situation.
So, Ali, after this lovely information that you gave us, we really had fun with this interview, but we reached our time. So, do you have one last thing to say before we end?
First, thank you very much for inviting me by your interview program.
Thank
You're
you, it's our pleasure.
That's right. And
we are excited to see your next steps, inshallah, in the next gallery. I'm going to attend it also, of course.
inshallah.
Of course, thank you so much for being here. It was really a pleasure to have you in our show Achievements.
Thank you very much.
And with that, our dear viewers, we reached our time, and as always, it was really a pleasure to be your co-host, Fatma.
Thank you, Abdul Latif. It's always a pleasure to co-host with you as well. Well, dear viewers, we have reached the end of our episode for tonight. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye.